Hi, I'm Kate, and this is Kiri, and today we are talking about Fluent Pet buttons.
Yes, good. Hi. Yeah, good girl. Outside. Yay!
Tug! We're going to be diving into the world of dog communication and seeing how well these really work. I don't know if you have seen some of the videos on the internet that have shown dogs really communicating in-depth concepts. Just check out Bunny's Instagram page and you will see what I'm talking about.
Family. Human.
Yes, I'm family human.
She can have concepts for outside, now, later, happy, sad. Really, she can talk about a lot of things. So when I got my new puppy, Kiri, I was really excited to try out some of these pet buttons. So I went with the brand Fluent Pet. Fluent Pet is a system of programmable sound buttons designed to help dogs and other pets, you can try it with cats too, talk to their humans using words. Yes, actual words. You might have seen those viral videos of dogs saying things like outside, play, or even I love you. That's Fluent Pet in action. And there are other brands that have these buttons too, but I went with Fluent Pet. That's the one that I'm starting with. I haven't compared it to other brands, but they're all pretty similar in that you can program buttons with words for your dog to press to communicate with you. Now, I don't know how far Kiri and I will get in our Fluent Pet adventure, but I'm excited to find out. I ordered our Fluent Pet kit before I adopted Kiri. There are different size kits, but they should all come with a few recordable buttons, soundboards or hex tiles to organize them, and then sticker labels and a guide to help you get started. I ordered a kit with 6 tiles and 12 buttons to start with. I ordered it from Chewy, so you can see my box there above. Everything came packaged really nicely. The foam tiles fit together really easily to make a board. I assembled the soundboard as I unpackaged my kit. Originally, I thought I would keep them all together in one location of the house. However, as I've functionally been using them, I have put the different tiles in different areas where they make more logical sense for her to press those buttons. When you get the buttons, they're going to be blank. They have a little recording on them that tells you to record them. To record a button, you just transition this little toggle at the bottom over to the record side. You hold it until it makes a beep. Say your word, let go, listen to it beep again, and then you can slide it over to the play toggle side, play your button back, and confirm that you like the sound the way you said the word. If you don't like what you have on the button, then that's fine. Just go ahead and repeat the process. Slide it back over to record and try again.
To record a word, make sure the switch on the bottom of your Fluent Pet button is set to record. Then press and hold the button while speaking your word or phrase. Flip the switch and press the button again to play back the recording.
Outside. Oops. Outside.
Outside.
Once you have the word you want, you can remove a spot for the button in the foam tile. You can also add a sticker and label it with the word that you have that button saying. And that kind of just helps us as people keep track of which button is which. The first button I set up for Kiri was outside. I thought it would help with our potty training since she was a young pup at the time. So I set the entire set by my back door and put that outside button on it. However, Kiri had a hard time learning how to push it. She knew that when I pushed it and heard that sound, that was an outside noise, but she wasn't pressing the button herself. And so I backtracked a little bit and made a button that just said, yes, good, so that she could try pressing that one on repeat and get rewarded just for the act of pressing the button itself without any action linked to it.
Yes, good. Yes, good.
Once she was reliably pressing that button and was excited about pressing the button, then I started back with a couple of words. I did outside, walk, and play. Here you can see some of Kiri's early training sessions as she learned how to use the buttons. It was really exciting for both me and her when she started to get this right.
Button.
Outside.
Good girl. Yes. Good girl. We normally keep this here. Yes. Good girl.
She learned those pretty quick. In fact, she learned her walk button so well that she would ask to go outside and go play constantly. So I had to take that one away for a little bit of time. As she got used to the buttons, I also added a couple of more determining words. So on her play set, I've added fetch and tug. And then over by her food bowl where the outside button is, I put a tile on there that has train, so she can ask for training sessions. She really just uses that to get treats, honestly. She does it when she wants treats. She's happy to perform tasks for treats. And then also on that board is a water button, so that if she's out of water, she can ask for it. That water button does get her a fresh refill, which she really does prefer fresh water. And or it might get her ice cubes from the fridge, which she loves.
So we have 3 buttons over here for her. We have
Tug. Play. Fetch. Tug.
tug. Let's tug. All right. Good girl. There you go. Good girl.
Play.
Yeah, let's play. Good girl. Nice. And over here by the door to the backyard and her food dish, water dish, we have a couple more.
Outside. Train. Water. Outside. Water.
Yes. Oh.
Train.
Train. Sit. Nice. Fetch. Nice. Good girl. Good.
Today, she is a pro at her buttons. She'll oftentimes press the outside button even when she doesn't need me to open the door. The door might already be open, but she'll announce that she's going outside. She also presses the water button a lot to announce that she's drinking. Sometimes she pushes it to request the water, to request the ice cubes, but she will just as often press it and tell me that she's drinking. I love having the outside button by the back door because I can hear that from anywhere in the house. And so she doesn't have to like paw or scratch on the door or otherwise make noise to get outside. That button makes it really easy to hear. And when we headed up to Minnesota this summer, we took that button with, and it was really nice. So any house that we were in, I could put the button by the door I wanted her to use, and then she could go to that, press it, and I could hear her, and we could get a clear signal to get her outside. One thing to remember is that this isn't instant. So some dogs catch on really quickly and others can take weeks or even months. So it really depends on your dog. Regardless, it's totally okay how long it takes your dog. It's all about consistency, patience, and making it fun and rewarding. Again, you might have to backtrack, make things simpler, reward for even sniffing or touching the board at all without even hitting the button. Make it fun for them, make it a fun experience, and they will eventually get it. At least I'm assuming most of them will. It didn't take too long for Kiri to touch on. As I said, we traveled up to Minnesota for a portion of the summer, and we brought her outside button, but we didn't use the other buttons while we were up north. That being said, now that we're back home, Kiri is happily back to using her buttons. I picked up her walk button because she was using that one too much when I couldn't actually reinforce going out and walking. So I probably need to work on the concept of not right now or later or something like that that I can use to communicate that she's asked for walks and I acknowledge it, but it's not something that's happening right now. The buttons are holding up pretty well. The rubber tiles do have a few scratches and a little bit of dirt on them. Let me grab one and I'll show you. So here you can see the outside button has a little bit of dirt to it. That one gets a lot of use. And then this is her water and train button. It's a little bit of scratching there, a little bit of dirt. But they're still very usable, and I'm sure I could clean some of that off of there too. So I'm going to keep using these buttons. I do really like them. I think they've been a really fantastic addition to our training, and it's been so fun to teach her to press the buttons and connect it with different actions and thoughts. Now, I have to keep adding more things if I really want to be trying to communicate with her. So drop a comment below and tell me what you think your pet's first word would be. Or even better, tell me what you think Kiri should learn next. I would love to hear your thoughts about where we should go from here. Let me know if you have any questions about our experience with the Fluent Pet tiles. I'd be happy to answer any questions in more detail. I'm hoping to post some updates as Kiri learns more things, but we'll see how everything goes. And of course, thanks for watching. Maybe soon, your dog will be chatting too.